you hear an awful lot about omegas. Talking now about the omega-3 Optimum skin oil. I've got a price here of £25 and the size is 30 mils. So what's REN's take on the omegas?
For us to create healthy skin and to have healthy skin, you need to do three things. You need to protect your cell walls, you need to feed the skin with energy, and you need to remove the toxic waste. Omegas come into play when we talk about strengthening the cell walls. So if your cell is nice and strong and healthy, you're going to lock in moisture. All of those important chemical reactions that we need to take place are going to be happening in the best way possible. Your metabolism is healthy. On top of that, omega oils are powerful anti-inflammatories.
So what does that do? What does an anti-inflammatory do on my skin?
For example, if you get a little bee sting and you get the raising of the skin and it goes all red, that's an inflammatory response. This is about switching off that inflammatory response in the skin so you don't get the swelling, you don't get the redness. I'm not saying it will take it down completely for everybody, but it's a first line of defense against skin that might be a little bit sensitive, a bit inflamed, a little bit troubled.
Okay, so how do we use it then? You say it should be in every bathroom cabinet.
Absolutely.
You know, I should have it in mine. Margaret and Scunthorpe should have it in hers.
For children, everyone can use this product. I would get into the routine or the habit of doing it twice a day. So after you cleanse, you just need 1 or 2 drops, warm it in your hands, press it all over, and then use your moisturizer afterwards. So it's something you could work into your routine.
So it's the serum stage, isn't it?
It is the serum stage, but the texture is more like a nourishing oil. And the fragrance is beautiful.
So there's a tiny amount, so I don't
tiny,
need
tiny
a lot.
amount.
That's going to last me for a long time, isn't it?
Absolutely. I would say 3 to 4 months at least.
Really, yeah.
Absolutely.
And it just seems to absorb very, very easily. I personally am a lover of oils. I'm attracted to them. I think they really seem to suit my skin. But there are many people who are fearful of them.
That's because not all oils are made equal. So they're probably used to an oil that could potentially block their skin, like a mineral oil. An omega oil is made very, very small. The molecule's tiny, so it's absorbed by the skin very easily. Great thing about omegas, if you have the oilier skin type or even the acne-prone skin type, it works to balance the skin out. So you're giving the skin oil and it goes, I don't need to make as much. So it has a moderating effect on oil production and also acne. So great results, even with troubled skin.
So if somebody's got really bad spots, they can still use this?
Absolutely. It's a support system. I would give it a go. And also think about what happens when the spot is healed. You're left sometimes with a mark or a scar. Omega oil does help reduce scar tissue.
Sometimes when people do have problems with spots or acne, they do get in a little bit of a panic, and it happens a lot with teenagers, I know, because my daughters are 18 and 21, and then they start to think, find the strongest product on the market, the most astringent on the market, put a dot of toothpaste on the spot or whatever.
Absolutely, it's a classic mistake.
It's so wrong, isn't it?
Yeah, I always say treat the skin with love and tenderness and kindness. You want to give it comfort. You want to give it everything it needs to regenerate and heal. You're not doing that if you're using products that are based in alcohol or with a lot of drying surfactants. So stay away from that, move to your omegas, move to your comfort and care, and you'll be surprised at the response of the skin.
How important is it to maintain that delicate pH balance of the skin?
People talk about pH a lot. Now when we do an exfoliating treatment, for example, with a fruit acid, it lowers the pH of the skin, and that tells the skin to start exfoliating. It's the message. It doesn't have to be a very low pH. So at REN, we're always respectful of this balance. If we do a fruit acid, we'll always bring you out of the exfoliation, whether that's through removing the product or something else in the product to bring you back to normal. But our products are balanced in terms of pH.
When I go and have a REN facial at maybe one of these wonderful spas that you get to go to every day or as often as you want, are these the products that they're going to be using on my face, or is it a different professional level that they use?
It's the same products, the same level. That's what our clients expect, because for me, going and having a REN facial is the ultimate luxury. We're working in Japanese shiatsu techniques. It is all about the Eastern philosophy of energizing the skin, and then the Western science and the REN concept of this clean molecule.
What is this Japanese shiatsu thing that you use then?
So what they do is they stimulate pressure points on the face that correlate to different parts of the body. So we can stimulate detoxifying, we can stimulate healing and energizing. It's about balancing. If you've ever had a shiatsu treatment on the body, you'll just leave feeling a lot lighter, a lot more centered, a lot more balanced. And honestly, you feel like you've slept for 20 minutes. It's really quite magical.
So it's a very kind of holistic approach, isn't it, this range?
Absolutely, but with results that are scientifically proven. So we want the results, so we try and give you the best of both worlds.
Well, I think you've certainly managed to achieve that, because it would be nice to have these experiences, but what we want to see is an improvement in our skin. Well, this is the omega-3 Optimum Skin Oil. You have a price here of £25, which does include your postage and packaging. I'm going to get this to you wherever you are. It's a 30 ml size.